Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds?
Jeff Passolt with us for his last time tonight.
That's right. You know, I do know that they play that song when they're taking the relief pitchers from the opposing team out of the game at the Metrodome, too, so I don't know what you're trying to tell me here. We're going to start by talking about football. For Viking fans, the hot streak and the season ended a few weeks too soon, but now the Vikes join the rest of us as spectators on the way to the Super Bowl. So the players spent the day clearing out their lockers. 13-year tight end Steve Jordan says he'll be back next season, ending speculation about his possible retirement. But for veterans Anthony Carter and Roger Craig, the future is up in the air.
I really haven't thought about it yet. I'm just going to rest a little bit and let this injury heal up and, talk to my agent and my family and see where I'm going to be next year, if I'm going to even be playing next year. I don't know yet. I'm just going to take it slow and take it easy.
Right now, my doors are open, and we just have to wait and see what happens. Right now, last year it was their decision. They had the option year. They picked it up, which I was pretty pleased about that. So I won't close the doors on the Vikings. No, I won't.
A couple of class acts. I hope they'll be back. Or they could sign with the Broncos, too. As we mentioned earlier here at KARE 11 News, the Timberwolves went prowling around another city today. The Wolves tried to solve their financial troubles caused by the building of the Target Center. So co-owner Marv Wolfenson was in Nashville this morning along with Harvey Ratner, hoping to hear a deal that would be music to their ears. Our sources say Nashville officials were shocked when they found out the Wolves are looking for a package well over $100 million. The Wolves team is in San Antonio, but as far as Coach Sid Lowe goes, no move would be the best move.
Right now we're here, and we want to win ball games. If I get to worrying about where we're going to move to, I mean, first of all, I've got to be with them to move. So, and if we don't win ball games, then I may not be there. So we've got to take care of business now, and we're getting great fan support here, and we've just got to keep playing, and in hopes that things will work out and we'll stay here.
Well, both of our choices for athletes of the week shined last week against tough competition. They represent Bloomington and Apple Valley, and here's Randy Shaver.
When you're hot, and Kirsten Miller is hot. The Jefferson point guard shot 65% from the field last week and scoring 50 points in 2 wins. And it wasn't like her opponents were pushovers. Number 1 Jefferson beat St. Louis Park and number 2 rated Apple Valley.
I really like to play those type of games because it takes a lot of concentration and focus, and I think they're a lot of fun to play. And I'd rather play good competition instead of easy.
Kirsten is probably at her best at the foul line. She hit 15 of 18 free throws last week as well. Brian Januzak is in his first year of varsity wrestling at top-ranked Apple Valley. He's been in and out of the starting lineup, but he may have earned a permanent job at 135 pounds last week. Brian recorded 2 pins, one against number 2 rated Simley and the other against 9th-ranked Forest Lake.
I felt a little pressure that I did have to go out there and beat my guy, because I went to beat my guy and then we might have not been in as good a position, if I would have been a lot closer.
Thanks to Brian's efforts, it wasn't close. The Eagles beat Simley and Forest Lake to maintain their powerhouse standing. Randy Shaver, KARE 11 Sports.
And for tonight's play of the day, a chance for me to say thank you. 13 years ago, I came to Channel 11 as a young college kid who had always been a sports fan here in Minnesota, growing up in St. Louis Park. And over this time, I was able to see a dream come true. Never did I expect to be rubbing elbows or spending time with the big names in Minnesota sports, but it's been a thrill. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thanks to everybody who tuned in to hear what I had to say, maybe pay attention to it. I hope you got what you wanted. My wife and I leave a lot of friends behind here in Minnesota and also a lot of family. And for that reason, I won't say goodbye. Instead, I'll just say see you later. And thanks. And thanks to all of you, too. My colleagues here have been great. It's been a good time.
It's been absolutely a pleasure for us.
Okay.
We will always remember you. Well, I guess this videotape says it best.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Gary Gaetti.
Thank you.
You guys, they set me up. Come on, you gotta say something now after all of that.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, right.
Here, wait, let's use this.
Oh, come on, guys.
Before we go tonight, how do you know when you may have too much time on your hands? Well, in the case of these guys, you're translating the Bible into a language which doesn't exist. We first told you last summer about Klingon Camp in Red Lake Falls, Minnesota. A group of people spend $275 each to dress up as Star Trek Klingons and learn their fictional culture. The Klingon language was invented in 1985 for its use in the Star Trek movies and shows. Now, the camp director says he's trying to get enough people together to translate the Bible into Klingon. They're issuing a call for volunteers to help with the work.
They do have time in their hands.
Yeah, apparently they do. Again, Jeff, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you.
We've enjoyed having you around here, obviously.
It's been a real treat to be with you guys, too. Some real pros.
We will miss you. Where?
Yeah, well, somewhere in there.
Stand up.
Behind the scenes.
Stand up. That'll do it for us. We'll see you back here
Best of
tomorrow.
luck.
Thanks.
Story. That'll be, of course, the big story the next couple of months. And I'd like to send my best wishes to Jeff Passolt, who's leaving KARE-TV tonight, sportscaster, going to the CBS affiliate in Denver. Good luck, Jeffrey.
Congratulations, Jeff. What's new in the music and video stores? We'll tell you when we come back.
Tonight's sports have been sponsored by